Hello everyone and welcome to my reaction to Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 199. As always, if you haven't already, you should definitely try to like and subscribe so you don't miss any future Jujutsu Kaisen content. I'd like to try and hit at least 100 likes on this week's reaction. Now then, without any further ado, let's get right into the chapter. In a way, it's fortunate I worked this morning because that means I had to wake up early. I just got out of bed like 10 minutes ago. I can read the chapter. I still have like an hour and a half. I see this chapter is titled Epithet. Not one of the colony titles. Very interesting. I do know that this chapter apparently has like a lot of information in it or something. So let's find out. We got Kamo here lying on the ground. Did you win? Pretty much. It's all thanks to those guys. Maki and friends defeat Naoi. What happened to them? Heavily injured, much like you. I'll have to carry them off later. I see. Somehow you don't seem the same as before. Maki, you're also from one of the three families. So you should understand my situation. Now that I can no longer stand at the top of the Kamo family, I am worthless. Not to mention the issue about my name. Mother must be... Yeah, you think Maki gives a shit about any of that family stuff? Did you ever ask her? I asked mine, and I killed her. I don't know if that was the right decision. The one who killed me was Maki-chan's mother. Perhaps we should have talked more. In the end, I still couldn't understand what mother really was to us. And now it's all over. Don't fall into that same rut. Here. Well, at least you acknowledge that was kind of a morally questionable act. Yeah. Huh? So you named him that? Yeah, Noritoshi is a taboo name in that house. I was so angry back then that I just registered whatever came to mind. Isn't that a bit sad for Noritoshi? It's fine. I didn't know what was good for Noritoshi back then, but what I really wanted was that he would quickly abandon that house and safely return to me. I see. So you gave him that name in the hopes that he would leave? That like he would just be totally rejected there and he would go back to you? That's kind of fucked up, in a way. But I understand. Mama, what are you talking about? Your older brother. Meh. Why don't you like him? No, it's just, I wonder if he's okay, if he's kind. Of course he's kind. He's my son after all. Well, I guess that's the end of Sakurajima right there. I'll have to talk about that. Tokyo Colony number 1, November 14th. Yep. Hello, Angel. Good morning. Did you sleep well? My fated one. That's an interesting thing to say to a person. They're staying in the governor's suite on the top floor of Hotel Metropolitan. It's 3 miles walk south of that theater. Interesting. How long was I asleep? Well, Angel seems to be a very gracious host. Really giving us the celebrity treatment. How long was I asleep? I'm asking you, Itadori. Itadori? What are you doing? What are you doing? 2 days, maybe? It's the night of the 14th now. Itadori, who's thrilled to wear a bathrobe for the first time. Are you drinking wine? What are you doing? Is this just because of that whole thing with fucking Hakari about not drinking alcohol? He looks like he's really reveling in this, really enjoying the high life here. Hey, you just woke up, boy? Of course Takaba came along. Of course. He must be hungry. Look, I've snatched us a bunch of stuff. Pinot. Pinot's a brand of bite-sized ice cream chunks covered in chocolate. Think dibs. Nice. Was there any mint chocolate chip ice cream? Wow, so she has a type. That's nice. They're being awfully jovial. I feel like we need to know what exactly happened after she just kind of showed up. Yeah, in a store that still has electricity. If anything, the frozen foods are the ones that seem to last. I wonder why the power isn't out. You don't know? It's not an earthquake, so there's no reason for the electricity to shut off on its own. Her spirits are more likely to attack humans than buildings. But yeah, it's not like the risk of something like a short circuit to happen is zero. They still have to consider the people remaining in the colony. That's why they didn't cut off electricity from the outside. Interesting. Takaba, you became a player outside the colony, right? Did you not look at the news before coming here? I'm not really a news person, so ignorance in an adult is the opposite of bliss, you know? Interesting. It's also possible that Kenjaku made arrangements through the higher-ups to prevent any interference with the culling game. In any case, I'm going to take a bath first. Meanwhile, you should prepare to tell me what happened. Go. So Itadori hurried to where Takaba was fighting. Are you a sen? Don't say any more than that. He was going to say Sentai, think Power Rangers. Nice. In order to find me, you two cooperated. Then you encountered Karusu carrying me. Ah. Patrache? Trasher, the dog from Dog of Flanders? Little angels came down to carry the dog and a boy to heaven. Thank you for that one. I wouldn't have gotten that reference. And that's where we are now. Do any of you have a single sense of vigilance? Nah. Sorry, thank you for saving me. Nah. Anyway, Fushiguro, look. Akari got 100 points. Yo. And that's not all. Akotsu even got 190 points. If we add Fushiguro, Takaba, and Karusu's points, that's 359 points. We reached our quota. We can save your sister Sumiki. But what if the angel is Sumiki? Good. This is good. Now, after we add the rules, we need to figure out how many points I needed to withdraw from the culling game. Wait a sec. Is it okay to use your points? Of course, it's no problem. The angel's looking a little awkward back there. It's all thanks to Itadori adding that rule. I can live on without killing people, so I'm really grateful. He got his points. He convinced the exploding guy to give him his points. He annoyed him into doing it. That's good. Use those points however you want. I also don't really have a use for them. That's not the only thing we need to ask you, Karusu. Yeah. Looking for a player called the Angel. We heard that the Angel's in Tokyo Colony number 2. Are you fucking serious? Karusu, are you the Angel? If so, why did you save me? Why are you in Tokyo Colony number 1? Well, I give you credit for not assuming, but come on. Fucking look at her. Well, here's going to be the answers to our questions. I am the Angel. It's not polite to interrogate a young girl like that. Oh, you have a mouth showing up on her face. Oh, it's like me. Yeah, as many people had predicted. Because, first, I saved you because Hannah and you used to... do you need a reason to help someone who's collapsed by the road? What a good person. Since you're looking for me, it seems you know my curse technique. The nullification of curse techniques. Seals and barrier techniques are no exception, so we can enter and exit colonies as well. Oh, you're cracked in this game then. You're incredibly useful. Tengen described it as extinguish in chapter 145, while here it's nullification. Because Tokyo Colony number 2 is near the sea, there are more cursed spirits than players. There's also this guy. So we came here instead. Why? It's easy to predict the movement of cursed spirits. You just have to avoid them at night. My goal is to purge all incarnated players. That's an interesting goal. Why is that? Most of them will suppress and destroy their vessel's consciousness when incarnating. either intentionally or subconsciously. It's something that should not be happening. It goes against the laws of God. God? A name given to my creed for simplicity's sake. You can ignore it if you like. Are we going to find out about God in this universe? Or is the angel just a good Christian? That's why I've chosen to coexist with Hannah. Then, you can not just tell them things about myself? Okay, so she's not Sumiki. Alright. I was wrong. Sad. Could your curse technique return an incarnated player back to what they were before the incarnation? I can't say for sure it can't, but 99% of the time, they will die. Incarnation is the fusion of a cursed object and a living flesh. That's why Sukuna will die if I die. Naturally, separating either one of them from the other is difficult. Difficult, but not impossible, and that's probably Sukuna's goal with Megumi. Do you want to return someone to their original state? If so, then I'm sorry. I don't think I can help with that. No, what we need the angel to break is the seal on the special grade cursed object prison realm. I see. If it's the seal of a cursed object, then it's fine. We good. Fist bump. It's all going well. We can revive Gojo this way. It's almost scary how smoothly things have gone. You say that, and then I'm gonna scroll down to the next panel, and there's gonna be a caveat, or a reveal, or something bad. But first, you need to help us. Then I'll break the seal on the prison realm. Don't tell me you want us to kill all the incarnated players. I'm not nearly so demanding. Just one. There's one among the incarnated players that I must slaughter no matter the cost. Is it Yuji? Kazasakuna? The Fallen. If we can kill this player, then I can guarantee you of my assistance. Well, who is the Fallen? Ra is fallen, referring to those fallen from grace heaven, slightly different than fallen angels. Okay, so we have the angel. Are we about to fight a demon? We've had various references to demons with Yuji, Maki. Oh, Yuji, what do you see? You're getting hit with some kind of info dump. Oh, that's interesting. We haven't been here for a while. We're here in Sukuna's innate domain. What do you want? Just looking at your face makes me sick. Huh. I figured I'd say it before some idiot slips up and lets the cat out of the bag. Huh? I am the Fallen. Sukuna reveals himself. Things divulge into chaos. Okay, so yeah, that's our little, our conundrum there. Oh yeah, I'll help you if you just kill this guy. This guy being Yuji. Yeah, that's a little bit awkward. That's certainly bound to cause some problems. Well, that was a very interesting chapter, very informative. I like it a lot. Surprised that we're not fighting the angel right out the gate, but it seems like we're gonna be fighting the angel. I wonder if Sukuna's gonna be coming out to fight for this. That should be interesting. Well, seems that Act 2 of the Culling Games is starting for real now. Like, if you didn't think it was starting with Sakurajima, because it was a new colony, but it was now the 14th of November, so, time finally passed. Now we're here back again with the main character, and, things are moving along quite a bit. We're definitely in Act 2 now, like 100%. So it's going to be really interesting to see how all this stuff turns out. But with that, that's all for this week's reaction. If you enjoyed, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click that notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. I do Jujutsu Kaisen chapter reactions and reviews every week that we get a new chapter. If you enjoy discussing Jujutsu Kaisen with other people, or you just enjoy the content I produce on this channel, I highly suggest you check out my Discord server. I have a link to that down in the description. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys around. Take care.